Hello, tabletop basketball board games fans. This is Rod, your squad leader on Hoops Tabletop Basketball Games on Facebook. I'm doing a quick review of Hoops Tabletop Pro Basketball today. I'm going to be reviewing the PC version of the game. They do have a card-based board game that is available as well. But here's the PC board game site. I'll put a link to it at the bottom of the post on Facebook. But it's definitely a game that's been out since about 2014, 2013. Mark and his brother Andy have both done their best to replicate a basketball game that is accurate and is a lot of fun to play. And because it's on the PC in this version, it's very easy to play and put together full seasons. As a matter of fact, on the Delphi forum site, if you just go to Hoops Tabletop Pro Basketball, you will see a number of replays. I am the person who played the Healthy Walton replay, and I just finished the season, finished the playoffs, and I played a best of 7 series with the Spurs and Blazers facing off. And the Blazers got beat 4-1 by the Spurs, and I pretty much played the entire Blazers season, but I had a great time doing it. I've got multiple pages of stats and parts of the replay in there. So if you go to the Hoops Tabletop Pro Basketball site on Delphi forums, you can really see how it progresses, or any of these other replays, or you can just go to the main page and you can see the brothers' description of the game itself, how to get a copy of it. It comes in a downloadable PDF format where you'd have to cut out the cards, and in that format they all look like this. You get a downloadable. This is the 74-75 ABA season, and these are individual cards. Let's look at a superstar like I've got I know there's got to be someone on Denver. Well, let's go to the Pacers. Indiana's George McGinnis. George averaged 30 points a game this year and is just a tremendous player. They've got an inside column, an outside shooting column, a fast break column with the F, and a defensive column. So if you're playing on the defensive card, they're individually rated for that. This is much like a game that came out in the 1970s and 80s called Fast Break Basketball, and Mark and Andy are well aware of that game. And their cards look very similar. If I'll show you right down here, this is this 1979 Portland Trail Blazers, but you can see here's Dave Twardzik, who actually played in the ABA. And he's got individual offensive and defensive cards. He's rated above average to good on defense, and when there's plays that involve just the defensive card, that's when some of these players shine. Well, there's going to be players that won't shine. Say Ira Terrell, he's only fair on defense. He'll give up a number of baskets just on playing poor defense. Then you got guys like T.R. Dunn, who are young and upcoming. And of course, a guy like Michael Thompson, who was a rookie in '79, who can actually block some shots and do things like that. But anyway, and there's also a team fast break card. And Hoops Tabletop PC integrates the fast break into their game as well. So there's some similarities between those cards and this upgraded version. But this one, obviously, it has, like I said, this PDF version where you have to cut out the cards and create your own setup. Or you can get the print version as well, and that's available online, I believe. Let's see, we got, Hoops Download and Hoops Print. This is the asggames.com site. And either one of those, if you want to do a little more work and download them, or get the print versions as well. But today we're talking about the PC version, as I said. And so what I was going to do is just play a quick portion of a game. I have the ABA for 1975 set up here. This is very easy. I just booted up the game. The icon is right here. It's that little Hoops PC game next to World of Goo. So basically I've got the game booted up, and you can choose what you want to do. You can play, you can select a league. If I have my other league, there's my 78 league. The more you download, you get a little code for each league that you purchase. So you got ABA and NBA. You can't really play interleague games because of the way the game is designed, but the best thing about this type of situation is you can we're playing 75 ABA, you can say play scheduled game, and look at that. An entire schedule has been set up for you to play 82 games if you wish. So I can pick a game and play it. And anyway, as you play, well, there's the schedule itself. There's a leaderboard. So as the game plays, it shows individual leaders, including percentage leaders from 3-point line, field goal percentage, free throw percentage, points per game, and just regular season stats, rebounds, assists, steals, turnovers, blocks. It's got every stat. And that was always important to me, to have every single stat imaginable for a game. So you got a whole bunch of things you can do. There's all kinds of game options you can edit. You can coach the players to intentionally foul or play lesser, play safe on defense. But I rarely use some of that stuff because I just want to see the games play out myself. But anyway, you got save box scores. You can restart the league, edit your schedule. You can add games. So if you're doing playoffs, that's where you would be adding your games to the schedule, or restart a new league and start a whole new set of playoff statistics. So anyway, let's play a scheduled game just for the heck of it. So you click down there. I think I'm going to play one that's going to involve Dr. J. The Nets of 74 versus the Nuggets. So you go down and you just hit OK. This is as simple as it is. So there's a pre-game injury mode. So randomly, not randomly, but by percentage, some of these guys might not be eligible to play. You can also manually decide. If I clicked on that, you pick the players you don't want to play. But let's go with the injuries playing here. We're not going to have Mike Gale will be out, Al Skinner will be out, Mike Green will be out. So this will make this game a little more interesting. So let's just hit done. And so you can play every single play. One of the cool things that will come up is you can take scanned images and put them into the gameplay, so you can show a picture of the player's face or a game basketball card or a card. So anyway, let's start the game. All you got to do is hit play. And the jump ball, there's a visitor jump. Home team jump. And it looks like we got a tie, but that means the home team gets the advantage and Denver gets the ball. So just go like that. So the first play of the game, you can see your game clocks up here. You just keep hitting play. It's very simple. There's no dice part in this game. So if you wanted to really go card and dice, you need to buy the card set or buy the downloaded PDF and cut those cards out and do what you would do for, say, Fast Break. This is all card and dice, and there's a lot of fun things to do with card and dice. So I've heard that game is just as fun as this game. The PC, tabletop PC game is just as fun. So let's see what we got. This is your first images of Matt Calvin's card versus Brian Taylor. Calvin's got the possession of the ball. You can see I uploaded a photo of Matt Calvin driving. And of course there's Brian Taylor. Not looking like he's defending, but he is the defender on this play. So it looks like it's an outside column play. The offense, it says offense 7. So looks like it's an outside shot for Matt Calvin. Let's roll for the play result. It's a 5, and that is a turnover. So we just quickly go to the next play. Larry Keenan inside. It's offense 5. So it's a 1. I believe that's 1 to 5. So it gives him an inside shot. Makes on 2, 4, 6, and 8 something good. Misfires, rebound. You get rebound battles between the ratings of the players. Ralph Simpson. Looks like he's going to win that battle. He grabs the defensive rebound. And you keep hitting play. And so instead of dice rolls, you're just clicking. So this, you got Dave Robish with the ball. But it's the defender's card of Billy Pultz. And Billy can occasionally block a shot. Let's see what he does. Oh, and I called it. Rolled a 2, block the shot. Rebound on the block shot, it's just a random dice roll. If it's above a 5 or a 4, above a 4, you get it automatically results in a rebound. And it's a little battle for the rebound. Looks like Simpson grabbed a rebound. Another one. He gets to go up on the inside to try to put back a shot, and he missed. And so the rebound again, Simpson, but it also says he must pass the ball out. So they're just having rebound battles here. Jan Van Bredikoff, known for his defensive wizardry. Let's see what he can do on offense on the inside. He's going to pass the ball. I rolled a 6. So we just keep going. Are we going to score? Let's see if we score in this game. Bobby Jones, usually a high percentage shooter. You can see I got a great image for him downloaded. You just got to download it to a certain size and and float it into a certain file. I can show people that if they're really interested. And Bobby misses. Rebound. Well, it looks like offensive shooting guard, point guard versus defensive point guard. Let's see what we got. Looks like another offensive rebound for Ralph Simpson. This guy's on fire. So now he's going to try and score on his inside column. And he draws a two-shot foul. That foul is going to be on Larry Keenan. I think it was just a randomized foul because it was just off the rebound. So he gets to go to the line. And Ralph's got good from 2 to 8, but 9, 10, 11 are the bad spots. And someone scores. We got a free throw, and we got a missed free throw. So it auto rebounds, and you keep going. I'm waiting for the ball to go to Dr. J. Here comes Billy Pulse, but he's being defended by Robish's card. And Robish blocks the shot. Rebound, defensive rebound. Or it is a rebound, but it is an offensive rebound by Julius Erving. Maybe Dr. J will stuff this baby. He passed the ball, so we just continue the play. So the Whopper, Billy Pulse, scores on the inside, and the score reads Nets 2, Nuggets 1. So you keep playing. You go defender's card. Matt Calvin using Brian Taylor's stealing defender's card. See how many steals. And then that FB would result in a fast break if I'd gotten it. But of course I got the 6, which is a one-shot foul. So they inbound the ball. Goes Bobby Jones again from the outside. Missed. Rebound to the Nuggets. See, it's so simple. It goes faster than I can think. Bobby Jones from inside. This should be good. Hey, and he hits. So then you can even just check out statistics anytime, go to the box score, and there you go. You can print this out. You can save it. You can do whatever you want, but it's 3 to 2. You know, it's got every single stat imaginable. And so you can just keep on going. You can also say we just want to call a timeout. Timeout Nets. And you can see what your bench looks like and say, I'm just tired of Mac. Well, let's see. I don't want to take out Mac. I wouldn't mind taking out, let's get a forward. Let's put Byron Beck. Let's take Bobby out for a second. Byron Beck's going to bring some shooting. So you just drag it on over. Close. I can show it again. I can go to the visitor bench. And let's see. Who else do I want to put in the game? Wendell Ladner. But he plays Dr. J's position. Let's not do that. Let's just throw in old Super John Williams in at the shooting guard. No, he's already in. Sorry. Willie Sojourner, taking the place of Billy Pulse for a little bit. Just automatically comes in, and you just continue to play ball. It just keeps going. This is Dr. J trying to score on Jan Van. This is a tough defender. And there you go. It's an 11, and it's a steal, fast break for the Nuggets. And there it is. Fast break, Matt Calvin, breakaway, assist. An assist is something that also occurred in fast break. You'll see an assist on 8 on Dave Twardzik card. That's an automatic basket for your team, and a randomized number will come up to determine who gets it. And there you go. And there you go. Great pass by Matt Calvin. Basket by Dave Robish. And the Nuggets jump on top, 5 to 2. Super John never saw a shot he doesn't like, but of course it's defensive card now. And Simpson's defensive card's not too bad. Pass. Willie, or Willard Sojourner. Pass. You can't only have, if you get one more pass, this is going to be a 24-second clock violation. And Willie's going to have to shoot it. He's got Robish, who's a real poor defender. Scores. So that was a 7. Sojourner gets the hoop. So there you go. It's Erving with the assist, and it's 5 to 4. Ralph Simpson with the ball. Misfires. It's a blank spot. It's a missed shot. Rebound for Willie on the defensive glass. So let's just go to Super John. Super John never saw a shot he didn't like. Fires and misses. Rebound, Mr. K, Larry Keenan. Keenan's going to go up and draw the 2-shot foul. Who's it on? Jan Van Bredikov's first. 2 shots for Mr. K. Good. Good. And there you go. Ball goes back to the Denver Nuggets. And Matt Calvin throws it away. Turnover. And I like how it highlights the column that's being used. And back with the rebound goes. They're trying to find someone to get in possession. Uh-oh, this usually runs some time off the clock, so they can't find someone. Ralph Simpson, who had a really good year in 1975, misfires. Rebound, Keenan. Sorry, I missed so fast. Williamson on the outside. Hits. So there you go. We got 8 for New York and 5 for Denver. Now, say you're running out of time, or you're just kind of getting bored with this game, or you're playing a full season replay. There are other game options to speed up this process. You can auto play to the end of period 1, 2, 3, or the game. Let's just say we want to go to halftime. I'm kind of tired. I don't want to play this game in play-by-play, so I'm going to go to end of period 2. It says auto play at the end of the half. Let's do it. And so we've got a halftime score in seconds, split second of 58-50 Nets lead. So then you can take a look at stats. You can see who's scoring. Let's see, Dr. J has he's played 15 minutes. He's 4 for 5 from the floor. He has 8 points. But the leading scorer is Super John, who's 5 for 8 from the floor and actually made a 3. Am I reading that right? Taylor and Williamson both made 3s. And so 11 points for Super John. The Nuggets in the meantime, they're getting a woeful performance from Ralph Simpson, who's 1 for 13. He is not hitting at all, and that's their team field goal percentage is only 33%, 17 for 52. You're not going to win a lot of ball games doing that, but amazingly, they're only down 8. So let's get to an exciting conclusion. Let's go to end of period 3. We'll see if the game's close. Nets still lead by 6. You can see the up-to-date stats. I don't see a lot of good shooting going on here. Let's just take a quick look and see what's going on. Larry Keenan's 5 for 17. That isn't very accurate. What else do we got? We got 3 for 18. Ralph Simpson. He's slightly better, just slightly. Pat McFarland's 3 for 11. So they're not really hitting. They're 37% from the floor, 45 for the Nets. The Nets will probably hang on and win this game based on that. Let's just play a couple plays of the fourth. I'm letting it auto sub. You can manually sub. You can have fatigue play into this game. You can play with players that they'll auto sub once their rested time has already been met. So, they're doing jump balls at every quarter. I forgot about that. Nice. So Fatty Taylor versus Brian Taylor, the Taylor boys. These guys were both great defenders in their prime. Look at the steals on Brian Taylor there. 5, 7, 8. Look at Fatty Taylor, 7, 8, 10. So Fatty's going to try and score on Taylor, but the Taylor steals from the Taylor. It's a steal, fast break, middle lane, and Brian Taylor's got a breakaway. And he scores. So anyway, that makes the score 83-75. 8-point lead. Fatty, another one, versus Brian Taylor again. Another steal. Not a good streak to start the half, and Brian Taylor is on the break again, and he scores again. So a 10-point lead just like that. Still 11:44 left in the final period. You can see up-to-date stats, Dr. J with 12 points. He averaged close to 30 that year, I'm almost certain. And then the Nuggets have some players in there. But let us jump to the quick conclusion of this game. Oh, there's Patrick McFarland. That's the best photo I could find of him. And then there's Ed Manning, who's Danny Manning's father. So anyway, played with the Nets. But let's roll this result. That's a turnover, Patrick McFarland. Anyway, we can complete this game just like this. End of game. Auto play. And there's the final. Denver comes back and wins 108-105. Ralph Simpson got hot. 8 of 24 from the floor. And the team shot just 44%. But they outscored the Nets 33-24. Dr. J had a very pedestrian 16 points on 8 for 19 from the floor. So anyway, that's a quick view of how this game is played. Like I said, the games, this is just one game of the season, but you can look at the stats. You can let me close this window. I can now look at the records. They already are updated. Denver's 1-0, Nets 0-1 in the cellar after one game. You can look at league leaders after one game, and there you go. All the fields are full of Nets and Nuggets. Leading scorer in the league is Billy the Whopper Paltz in a losing effort. Scored 22 points. Who's leading the league in field goal percentage? Let's find out. Well, that's going to be Claude Terry, of course. He's only taken 8 shots. He's probably made 6. League leader in free throws. 100%. A bunch of guys. 6 for 6. No one's made more than... Oh, there's 8 for 8. Calvin Mack. Always a good foul shooter. And then, of course, you can just see season stats. Who's the shot blocking leader, just for the fun of it. League leaders with 2. Dave Robish, Billy Paltz. League leader in steals. One of the Taylor boys, probably. Brian Taylor. He's got 4, followed by 3, Van Brennikolff, and defensive genius Bobby Jones, Hall of Famer. So, anyway, that's a look at Hoops tabletop PC basketball. Once again, it's, you can buy it in the card format. This is actually the 75. I actually bought this by accident. It was only like $10, but I downloaded something versus getting the actual PC version. But I'm glad I've got both because it's kind of fun just to scan through the teams once in a while. This is the Nuggets. We were just playing as the Nuggets, and they came back and won. And you can look at their cards. And if I ever decide to get the Fast Break PC cards, Fast Break tabletop game cards, I can always get them and play a game with the cards and dice. So that's always a possibility of the future. But I still like looking at these cards. I'm just a fan of that. Anyway, that is my review. I'm just checking to see if there's anything else I missed. Anyway, I'm going to put this review up on our tabletop basketball board game site, and I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, have a nice day, and happy gaming. I see a few new people to the site that are looking to play various games, and are going to put some season results together very soon. So this will be a lot of fun. Anyway, have a good day, everyone.